Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Before I dive into this video, I just want to give a small update on the crazy cat lady of Omegle. Basically, I've been talking to some different people involved in the investigation of hunting her down online through the subreddit and through Discord and Twitter and everything, and the most I know for certain that I am willing to say, because I know it to be true 100%, is that she was taken into police custody. She was put on a mental health hold, likely a 5150, which is a 72-hour hold, and she was questioned by police. As far as if she's been released since or if she's been charged with anything, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the situation because, as far as my role in any of this is, I can't verify much, but I can verify that. I was looking through CCAP to try and see if there was any arrest records for the person who is suspected of being this crazy cat lady, and I could not find any. So as of right now, all I know is that a suspect was brought into police custody and was questioned, and that's it. I know some people want me to do more of an update based around this person that is suspected of being this lady, but until I get any police confirmation, public record confirmation, or media confirmation, I don't feel comfortable going into it much more than that, because at that point it's just speculation, and at this point we could still be wrong. So that's my update. That's what I know. Now on to this video. So, I wanted to do more of a quote-unquote lighthearted video, and by lighthearted I mean I want to make fun of a predator, which, while this video will still be kind of dark and I'm still definitely going to be angry, I can still make some quality jokes from this. So, I intend to do just that. Today, we are going to be going through some very questionable Blood on the Dance Floor lyrics, because I just need to make fun of Dahvie Vanity right now. I don't question where this need comes from. It's there, it lingers, and today I am satisfying that need. So I didn't go through all of the Blood on the Dance Floor songs. I went through like over 50 of them. So I believe if I look at my notes here, I went through a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different albums and EPs ranging from 2008 to 2010, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but that's over 50 songs. And I lost many brain cells reading them. I didn't listen to any of the songs because I refuse. Some I very, very faintly remember from friends showing me way back in the day when I was at my peak emo-ness, but I was never a fan, as I said in my last video about Dahvie Vanity, and I do plan on doing a more serious video about him in the future, but as of right now, with my last video, which kind of briefly touched on him and the whole Jeffree Star situation, and with my other video, I feel like right now this is something that I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about. At Dahvie for Prison on Twitter, they've kind of briefly touched on it as far as I know. I don't know if she has actually gone in and made a thread about all them yet. I have my Twitter notifications turned on for her, so I haven't seen that, but if I have and I missed it, I'm sorry. But again, go follow her. She is great, and on top of all this, she's been doing really good updates and retweeting a lot of really good things about this whole investigation that's going on. So again, highly recommend following at Dahvie for Prison on Twitter. Anywho, let's get into this, since like I said, it's definitely now not anywhere close to going through all of Blood on the Dance Floor's discography, but that just means I can do a part 2 and we can make fun of him again. So if you'd like a part 2, let me know. But then again, I haven't even talked about this, so I'm just gonna stop rambling and get on to what this video is actually about. So, their first album, called Let's Start a Riot from 2008, I went through it and I was very shocked because I never listened to them and I don't, like, a few thoughts I have. I was shocked at just how immediately bad their lyrics are, in a very sexist, rape culture, patriarchal way. That's not to say that their lyrics aren't bad in general, because they are. Oh my god. As I was going through, I got, really, perverted Dr. Seuss vibes. And it's he takes himself so seriously, and that's just not something that I would take serious. But anyway, so in one of the songs on the Let's Start a Riot album is called Bitches Get Stitches, and the lyric, just almost all the lyrics in every single song is sexual. So it's hard to kind of pick out what is overtly sexual in a way that just screams predatory and scary and flashes red flags when you're just so bombarded with all this other sexual stuff. But so in Bitches Get Stitches, what really stood out to me as being kind of creepy, and some of these are a little bit more tame, and a lot of them aren't creepy until you know the context of what he's done to his victims. Feel free to refer back to my first video on Dahvie Vanity. I will have it linked in the description, just so you know what how he has attacked his victims or assaulted his victims. But I'm just rambling. So in Bitches Get Stitches, the lyrics are, I'm rated X for explicit sex. You can talk your shit. You can run those lips. You're only making me famous, you ignoramus. I'm so dangerous. So dangerous. So let's break this down, shall we? So in a lot of Blood on the Dance Floor songs, the lyrics pertain around haters make me famous, and if you're talking shit, just give me more money and stuff like that, and you're so stupid for hating on me because I'm so great. And it's just, the lyrics absolutely suck. From what I remember of listening to the songs, that they just weren't good, and yet they got such a following. I don't understand. And so, it's just, it confused me, but also him pointing out that he's dangerous, it just seems very self-aware to me, considering how he is actually a predator. So, then on the song Blood on the Dance Floor, lyrics that really stuck out to me were, on the bed, give me head, make you scream, candy cream. I don't like that I'm saying these words right now, but on the bed, give me head, make you scream, candy cream. Seen sluts like it's super rough, that's the way they like to fuck. I can't believe these are words that are coming out of my mouth tonight, and I don't understand how I didn't realize that I'd be saying these out loud while I was writing out the notes and going through these lyrics. But anywho, so let's just break this down, shall we? It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, this isn't the right word, but it's very judgy and very, it's like he's saying by, oh, I have rough sex because that's just how sluts are, and this and that, and it's just very, very patriarchal bullshit, very rape culture-y. And then also in the song, there's lyrics that state, now make your move into my room and I'll whip out my Dr. Doom. Oh, what the fuck, bitch, just shut up and suck. And just, Uh, maybe I should be reading these in funny accents to make myself feel better and make this more comedy gold. But is just shut up and suck is very, predatory, and I feel like I don't have to explain all this. I'm just gonna read them, and it, I don't even know how to go through this video. It's just, okay, and the song Sex and Violence, there are lyrics that are, deep throat me girl and rule my world, be my scene queen and live the American dream. And that just seems like it's painting this picture to make this rough sex seem ideal, question mark, or like something to be sought after. And like, if rough sex is your thing, cool, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, you do you, that's great. But it's only great when it's between two consenting adults, and consent is affirmative and plentiful. And then later in the song, repeated 4 times, count 'em, 4, it says, fuck me, rape me, take me, blow me, and those are now sound bites on the internet. I don't want those things to happen to me. I'm in a loving relationship. But, can you see how those are problematic? This is, like, I believe the 3rd song on the album, and that's just... On the first album, how did they blow up? And in the song I Heart Hello Kitty, this is repeated throughout the song is, show me how you're such a whore, bitch, I'll make you fucking cry. And like, I just have such a problem with so many of their lyrics, and like there are songs that I like didn't take anything out of that were still like super sexual, but like again, it's like you're being primed for how sexual they are, so that you just kind of normalize and miss these really horrifying and troublesome lyrics in their songs. And like, I know it wasn't just Dahvie Vanity. Javon Monroe also did some songwriting, I believe, and stuff too, but you can tell the difference between them, and I know it was mostly Dahvie. Like, Javon Monroe barely got to do anything, at least as far as I've heard. But yeah, and so this next song, Modern World Jesus, now this isn't sexual, but I needed to point this out so I can laugh at crusty ass, gross ass Dahvie Vanity. So it says, say what you like, I got nothing to hide, I've been crucified like Jesus Christ. And Dahvie, if you ever find this video, like, especially now, if you still liken yourself to Jesus Christ, I just want you to know that, no, that's fucking wrong. You are an idiot. And never in a million years would you even be close to Jesus Christ. I'm not religious. I don't believe in a God, really. But, Jesus Christ performed miracles and acts of good and died for the world's sins or whatever. You're just a fucking rapist. Like, there's no way, just because people hate on you, like, that's not, no, fuck off. I know this was in 2008, but like, seriously, no, I guarantee he still thinks this way because he's fucking stupid and a narcissist and all this fucking bullshit. Anywho, so then in another album that came out in 2008, It's Hard to Be a Diamond in a Rhinestone World. Like, what? What even is that title? I don't understand. Like, Dahvie Vanity is the most rhinestone ass, plastic ass, ugly ass bitch in the whole goddamn world. I don't know what he's talking about. But in the song S My D, because of course there's a song called S My D by Blood on the Dance Floor, says S My D, motherfucking bitches, suck it good, suck it hard, suck it right. I don't know why I pointed that out, because that's relatively tame for all of their songs, which is kind of sad because that's really not tame and like a normal person perspective. But in this world, this is normal. How? I'm so confused. And I'm monster, parentheses, heart on my sleeve, parentheses. Um, Very concerning lyrics right here. Getting head in rentals, avoiding the parentals. Is this an admission of guilt for someone fucking teenagers? You know, that's illegal, homeboy. And the fact that he called it out in a song, I know to a lot of people probably seemed all tongue in cheek, but for a band that had mostly a teenage following, that's super concerning. And now hearing the claims that parents, mothers, parental figures would bring their teenage girls onto the tour bus or to Dahvie's hotel room or whatever is very terrifying, considering these are their lyrics, and the parents that did that, if they actually did, I guarantee listened to the lyrics, because you don't bring your or maybe they didn't, I don't know, it could very much be like those parents of children that bring their kids to YouTubers' houses, just thinking, oh, well, they're YouTubers, that's normal, who cares, let's just show up at someone's house, because that makes sense. Like, they don't want to, like, you know, just enjoy being in their home and not having people know where they live, but whatever. So, I mean, I don't know, it depends how you look at it, and depends on, I guess, on what the truth of the situation is, but no one really knows for sure on that. Anyway, so not in overtly, not, well, it is overtly sexual, but in Keys to the Bakery, I just thought this was very insensitive. um, it's repeated multiple times throughout the song. It says, I got you wetter than Hurricane Katrina, and this was 3 years after Hurricane Katrina that this album came out, and I have problems with that. It's just, you know, a lot of people died from Hurricane Katrina, and I know that Blood on the Dance Floor's big thing was being, you know, super edgy and all that, and they talk about like murder, but like murder, but make it sexy somehow, and but it's, I just. I don't know. I looked through a lot of Blood on the Dance Floor lyrics, and I lost a lot of brain cells, and I'm big stupid right now, and I'm confused, and I'm just, like, I still don't understand how they got big with how bad their songs were and how questionable their lyrics were, and I guess the 2000s MySpace era was a different time, but, like, still, I don't understand, my guy. I don't understand. Also, at this time, like, they're still talking about MySpace, but wasn't this when Facebook was just starting up and MySpace was kind of dead? I could be wrong. I was a child. I was a literal child at this time. But, yeah, speaking of children, in the song Wet Dream War Machine, Dahvie Vanity sings, I'm the teenage bloody dream, everybody fuck me, repeated multiple times throughout the song. And I just want to say that this, like, calls out again how most of their fan base was teenagers. And it's basically calling out for teenagers to fuck him. And in 2008, Dahvie Vanity was 24 years old. Again, I shouldn't have to spell this out for anybody, but that's fucking illegal. That's very fucking illegal. I whispered because I wanted to scream, but my parents are in bed, and I'm an adult that's living at home right now for like 2 more weeks, and then I move out again. Hell yeah. But yeah, so in Mad Rad Hair, I just want to, before I go in, a lot of this song and many other songs are talking about how Dahvie Vanity has such a great sense of style and how he has great hair, especially in this one. And, like, he's just always saying how good he looks in songs. And, like, have you seen him? Have you seen what this man looks like? Like, I'm going to put up a picture of this man on the screen. And, just, you know, he's big gross. He's big gross. And his hair isn't even real. Those are fucking wigs. He's bald. He's an ugly ass, bald ass, gross ass, piece of shit, motherfucking predatory ass man. Like, he's not even semi attractive. And he has never been attractive. So, yeah, I'm saying it. Fuck you, Dahvie Vanity, you ugly ass bitch. Fight me. Do it. Ooh. I had a little bit of wine. I'm a little tipsy. Clearly. But in Mad Red Hair, he says, in case you didn't know, I'm a really big deal, so shut the fuck up and take your clothes off. And that just is very, very rapey to me. And, yeah, on to the next thing. So next I got 2 EPs. Both of these songs are also featured on the album Epic from 2010, but as I was going through on A to Z lyrics.com, it listed them first in these EPs. So this song Scream for My Ice Cream is on the Ice Scream 2009 EP and also on the 2010 album Epic. The lyrics I'm calling into question here are, got a monster in my pants, and if I ever get the chance, gonna cram it down your throat, watch you gasp for air and choke, and the accents are slipping out now. I'm sorry, I apologize. Or do I? I don't know. But anyway, that's just knowing what he did to many of his victims. These lyrics are disturbing, and they make me feel things, none of which are good. It just, and if you're confused by how that's problematic based on what things he has literally done, crimes he has literally committed against minors, poor girls, watch my last video, link in the description. Alright, and then on the song IDGAF, which I first saw on the OMFG Sneak Peek EP from 2009, also on Epic from 2010. Lyrics that I'm calling into question here are, shut the fuck up, bitch, I'm rated X, never gave a fuck, so suck my dick. Pretty self-explanatory why this is bad. No, don't do this. So, moving on. So now on to the Epic album from 2010. This was the last album that I looked at the lyrics for. It's a very long album, like, super fucking long. Why is it so long? Unlike Dahvie Vanity's dick. Got him. I am a child. But now this song, Lose Control, was about like more like beating up or killing a hater or whatever. But like the lyrics still stuck out to me as, you testify, I'll justify. It's just, that also seems very rape culture-y and bullshit to me. And then in the song, sexting, says, you got me waiting, cut this shit, show your tits. She's texting if she should swallow. Hells yeah, go for more. Parents banging down the door. Oh no, caught with my pants down, now I gotta leave this town. No, those weren't all grouped together, but like, I'm trying to get through this. This video is already over 20 minutes. And it's insanity, and I'm not even to like the main part of this video, believe it or not. And just, you know, again, with the marketing towards teens and like basically admitting, like, it's gross. It's big gross. And so then Sluts Get Guts. Now this whole song is bad because it's very about like killing sluts and like, oh, she likes sex, she's a slut, let's kill her. But also, if she doesn't want to fuck me, then let's kill her too, as shown by the lyric, stuffing bodies in the trunk, all the whores who wouldn't fuck. So like, it's a very conflicting message here. It's the whole like, oh, if you have sex with me, I'm gonna kill you, but oh, if you don't have sex with me, I'm gonna kill you. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And now there's another song that's next on this album, but I'm gonna skip it because I need to talk about the song in its entirety. But but the song after it is called "Success is the Best Revenge," which is extra gross once you hear the song that it is after, if you don't already know. And the lyrics I'm calling into question here are, "You can get on both knees. That's the only time you're good for me," which, again, big gross. And now, on to the part of this video that I'm gonna call dedicating a song to someone you raped just to call them a liar is fucking disgusting, and you're a fucking coward ass bullshit ass pig. I'm saying ass a lot in this video. Drink every time I say ass, or don't, because you might die. But so this last song that we're going to talk about is called "You Done Goofed." Now, if you've been following this, you know that it's been a big thing. Recently, there's a video come to light of both Dahvie Vanity and Javon Monroe making fun of this video titled "You Done Goofed," which was made by, or that featured formerly Jesse Slaughter. Now they go by Damien. If I'm wrong on this, I am terribly sorry, and I will take this video down and fix that. But I'm pretty sure I'm right, because I've been just swallowed up in this case. But so one, titling the song "You Done Goofed" as a way to make fun of this person is high key extremely offensive and wrong. And let's say this person did lie and made up a rumor about you raping them, which is highly unlikely. Less than 2% of actual rape cases, of actual false allegations or rape, false allegations are actually because the quote-unquote victim, the accuser, admitted to actually lying about them. Less than 2%. And that's with every single crime. These are actual statistics. You can look them up. They're real. I'm not making this shit up. So, a video more in depth on that coming soon. I've been working on it for a while, but more stuff keeps getting my attention. So, yeah, titling it that takes away any credibility because you're just making fun of them. But basically, the song starts out with Dahvie saying that there's so much going on in the world, but everyone's just so full of hate. But I'm the focus of this hate because there's all these lies being thrown around about me. But good for you for saying these lies, because luckily I don't care what anybody says. Yet he proceeds to write a whole goddamn song about this. And, basically say, oh, I don't care, but yes, I totally do. When you say, oh, I'm totally over this, and then proceed to, subtweet at the person you're mad at and stuff like this, but on, a much bigger, more fucked up scale. And then he basically, in the song, goes on to say, I don't give a shit about your insecurities. Your attempts to get my attention doesn't bother me, but you crossed the line, dragged my name through the dirt. Believe me, girl, you're gonna feel all my hurt. I worked hard for the things that are in my hands. My fans are what I live for. It's my promised land. You seem to think that the scene you've made will somehow, someway cause me so much pain. So let's break this down. So, basically, he's calling them an attention seeker, which is big gross, because when you come forward with any kinds of these allegations, maybe you do get attention, but it's almost entirely negative, especially back in 2010. This was way before Me Too and Believe All Women and any of these movements that are actually making it slightly easier for victims to come forward. But even so, even in the climate we're in now, it's still incredibly hard. So, yeah, and so just equating this to just drama and gossip and lies is just fucking disgusting. Um, then he basically just says that he won't be stopped by their fibbing and that they're just scamming and that they're lying. And like everything you said, it was a lie. We watched as the world watched you cry. Which, like, everything you did was for the fame. What you have now is a world of pain. Which, like, this is an argument that everybody who discredits any victim that comes forward uses and has been using forever. This was a big thing when Bill Cosby was facing trial. It's a big thing any celebrity or politician or anybody comes forward, is that they're saying that they're coming forward just for fame. Which, can you name any person that has become famous from accusing someone of rape? I don't think you can. I sure can't, because it doesn't happen. So it's just disgusting and disturbing, and the fact that he wasn't canceled back in 2010 when Blood on the Dance Floor released this song is insane. Like, he also says, all because I'm living my dreams. Like, basically says that the only reason this was brought up was because he's so famous. All the accusations and no truth to admit. I've changed how people think. I'm not the only misfit. Posting, blogging, hating with no reason to submit. Regardless of what you've read, I've got no crime to commit. Which is just, again, this is just like when he said that his victim failed a rape kit. Which, again, you can't fail a rape kit. It's a whole fucking song just to discredit a victim, which is peak disgusting. It's basically just saying that he's not going to be a pawn, that he's like a boss, and he's the baddest and the best, and that no one's going to believe her. Not her. There. Use the correct pronouns. And I'm lazy and I don't do a lot of editing. And so this is going to be a moment where we use the right pronouns. And there's been times, obviously, where I'm not the best at that. Every now and then I slip up. The important thing is to keep trying and respect people's pronouns. Anywho, so, I won't be your prey, your wooden puppet on a string. You think your clever, bold-faced lies control everything? Which, it's just... all of these are just attacks to a victim. And I can't believe it. I can't believe that people still were a fan of him. Their discography goes on to 2019. That was last year. And I can't believe that. And like, the lyrics that I called out in my last video on Dahvie Vanity, I'm trying to find it. I know. Right, those lyrics I called out in my last or first video on Dahvie Vanity that were, peak gross. The look at me, I'm beautiful, not a suspect of rape. Or the, my name and reputation won't be the target of a slut. These are from this song, You Done Goofed, which is a whole ass song dedicated just to discrediting one of his 21 victims. And I can't. I can't. Oh, right. I was gonna look up to see how many minutes this song was, but he's been taken off of Spotify. Good job, Spotify. Thank you. So, it's just, again, just look up the lyrics to this song if you're so inclined, because all of it is just horrible. The worst shit imaginable. And for it to be followed, like the song after it being titled Success is the Best Revenge, is just big gross, and I can't. Anyway, I don't fully know what this video is. It's devolved into madness, or it's been madness the entire fucking time. But, this video's over a half hour long, so I'm gonna just get going. Still, 75% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you are one of those people in the 75%, don't be. Subscribe today for more content by me. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a comment. Tell me down below if you want me to do a video like this again, because there's so many more songs that I have not even gone through yet, and I guarantee they're going to be just as bad or potentially worse, because 2010 is when all the Jesse Slaughter Damien stuff came out, and he made that disgusting song. So, yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuffs, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.